So let's talk budget. This is one of the most critical processes in pre-production. Independent filmmakers struggle with it a lot because you are desperate. When you're scrapping together finances, the impulse is always to under budget because it makes it look more achievable. But things usually explode in post-production. And having an unfinished film is like multiplying any number with zero. So I have to do my best to come up with a reasonable budget, even if the numbers scare me. So I think there ought to be two budgeting processes for independent filmmakers. The first one is pre-writing the script, which you're about to get into right now. The second one is post-script. The reason for the first one is because writing is the most explosive adventure, and especially writer-directors get carried away easy. That's why you need a ceiling. This is what the figures look like before I put pen to paper. I'm aiming for a 100-page script. Maximum I can do a day is 5 pages. That brings it to a total of 20 shoot days. So let's break the budget into pre-production, production, and post. So in pre-production, I'm not thinking much. I'm just thinking licensing, auditions, rehearsals. Maybe something that I didn't add is scouting. So let's add scouting. I'm still capping it at 500,000 or 3,900 US dollars. In production, this is where the chunk of the budget goes. So I'm thinking, daily set running costs, the salaries, the rentals, location, transport, food. So this one I'm capping it at 400,000 per day or 3,100 US dollars. So times the 20 shoot days, it brings the figure to a total of 8 million Kenyan shillings or 62,000 US dollars. In post, let's break it into two. This is the first phase, the indoor one. Things like editing, grading, sound mixing, transcription. This one I'm capping it at 2 million or 15,500 US dollars. So this one is marketing and distribution. The second phase, this one I'm also capping it at around 2 million or 15,500 US dollars. So a total of this, so that's 500, that's 8.5. So this comes to a total of things are getting hot. So this comes to a total of 13 million Kenyan shillings or 100,000 US dollars. This is easily a quarter acre somewhere in Kirarapon. And if you think the shocker is, if this is the estimate before I put pen to paper, it will likely go up after I finish writing the script. But here's what, see, in my first video I talked about filmmaking is equals to problem solving. So this is a problem that I'm going to figure out a solution for. So I'm sure this is also a small amount to work with for people based in cities like Los Angeles because of minimum wage and taxes, but locally it can get the work done. And one of the quotes that I came up with during one of my lowest days was, addiction to motion picture art is only second to crack cocaine, and same as a broke homeless addict will find a way to afford the next dose. So this is the next dose for me. I have a detailed financing plan on how I plan to come up with this amount. So watch out for that in my next video.